Former Principal Deputy White House Press Secretary Hogan Gidley, along with senior political analyst, former Pennsylvania Senator, and senior advisor to the Convention of States, Rick Santorum. Great to have you both here this morning. Rick, I'll start with you. So, as you can imagine, Democrats are all applauding this as a stance against Donald Trump. Kamala Harris saying Donald Trump and Republicans have tried to rig the 2026 midterms. Today in Virginia, voters sent them a clear message. The power is with the people. And then you have Barack Obama adding to that, saying Republicans are trying to tilt the midterm elections in their favor, but they haven't done it yet. So is this ethical gerrymandering? What do you make of this?
Well, several things. Number one, the vote was actually surprising in the sense that it was this close. I mean, the midterms have not gone well for Republicans. They have underperformed everywhere in the country, and here they overperformed. And I think it shows that a lot of voters in Virginia, particularly those in the middle, were really unhappy with this and thought this was, in fact, what it was, a partisan gerrymander. Even I heard so many complaints yesterday when people actually read the language saying that this is about fairness in elections. It's on the ballot. I mean, the actual ballot measure calls this fairness in elections. I mean, it was a complete partisan job by the part of the Democrats, and it barely squeaked by in a fairly blue state. So there's actually hope for that. The other issue is what the courts are going to do with this. There are several legitimate legal challenges that are going to be heard next week in the Virginia Supreme Court, which tilts a little Republican. So there's actually a chance here that the process by which they got this ballot measure on the ballot could be overturned and the results of the election be nullified.
Yeah, we're going to talk to Judge Napolitano about that coming up, I think, in our next segment. But Hogan, I mean, the House majority is now obviously at stake, very much at risk. Hakeem Jeffries vowing maximum warfare, writing, quote, next week, Ron DeSantis is hauling the Florida legislature back to redraw the maps because Republicans know they are on the verge of an epic defeat in November. DeSantis is clearly more interested in illegal gerrymandering than lowering the cost of living, fixing our broken healthcare system. I mean, okay, Hogan, they did this in California years ago, Illinois years ago. The Northeast is completely gerrymandered, and yet this is all in response to Republicans playing their game.
And just so we're clear, gerrymandering in Virginia, good. Gerrymandering in Florida, bad, right?
Okay.
You have to be intellectually honest here. Hakeem Jeffries is not. He's not a serious person. He's got a lot of fractious little groups in his support base there in the House for sure. But nonetheless, 7 out of the 10, I was reading some stats this morning, the most gerrymandered states in the country are Democratic. 16 of the 20 least gerrymandered are Republican. Now, I'm glad that Republicans woke up and said, wait a minute, we've been messed over for too long now. Let's try and get back in the game and get some representation that makes sense. Virginia's move there to gerrymander doesn't make sense at all. Kamala Harris won the state, had like 51% of the vote. Now 91% of the state will be Democrats in the Congress. It's completely upside down and lopsided and unfair. And as Rick pointed out, the language on the ballot was so ridiculous, over the top. There will be countless lawsuits filed between now and the date when this could possibly become a reality.